Real quick before I get into this video, if you have a pain that is long lasting, if it's more than 2 or 3 days, if it's always there no matter what you do, go see a professional. It's really important you get that taken care of before it gets into something worse. But if it's a pain that you're getting into a position that, oh, that hurts, this video is for you. What's up everybody, Succeed with Omid here, and today we're going to talk about why your shoulder hurts when we reach up overhead. What should happen is everything clears this collarbone moves up and out of the way, and we can get into this position just fine. The challenge is if you're an American, you probably have a cell phone texting problem, you round your shoulders when you're sitting at your desk or your couch, and you probably drive in this position. So everything here gets too tight, and you'll see this collarbone as I come up doesn't actually get out of the way. All of this pinching happens. So what's the solution to that, right? We stretch through our neck, we stretch through our pec minor here, and everything should slide well. And then the nervous system's too trained into that position, and why is this still happening? Why do I still have pain? It takes months to solve, so on and so forth. So I've come up with a variation on a classic foam roller, Angel, to help the nervous system learn this a little faster, all right? But before I get into the trick, foam roller Angel, you might not know. So tailbone goes on one side, head bone goes on the other. Get a little bit more central to the camera here. And we hold the neutral spine, take the hands up overhead into the position that we suck at, and then pull through. 90% of the people I work with, their hands start to come up here, pec minor gets tight, traps start to over pull, and they end up here. It's pretty bad. Eventually what happens is we should be able to pull all the way through elbows to hips, but it just takes too long. In my experience, dealing with something like this for somebody that's really overstressed in their mind already, they're not sensitive enough to give the proper feedback to their chest to let go. So it takes 2 or 3 months. But here's my trick. 2 tennis balls. You can't not feel this now. Grab on, reach up, and let go. Now immediately the stabilizers have feedback. And as you're going through this, you're going to find real quick. You thought your shoulders were super stable, and now they're having trouble. My heart rate actually elevates through this. You'll even see my legs shaking. My eyes are dancing all over the place. The whole nervous system has to work with this. Only go as low as you can control the balls, and then come right back up. And the important thing for this is to make it smooth. Remember, it's just one position in a long range of motion that hurts most people, and we're trying to find and smooth that out, just like an iron and a wrinkle in a shirt. Last tip I have for something like this, 5, 6, limited to 8 reps. You don't need many, because here's the unfortunate truth about how the body and the brain work. You won't get better at this while you're doing it. In fact, you'll be really kind of frustrated about how hard this is, even until that 8th rep. The brain doesn't actually start to reshape itself until you go to sleep. When you go to bed, the brain says, okay, let me review the day. What were the reps that didn't work? I overdid this one, I underdid this one, so on and so forth. Okay, we're going to cut those out. Those patterns are gone. Which ones did work better than others? And then those are going to get solidified in the brain. And the next day you come back to this, it's going to be a little bit easier. And the next day again, it's going to get a little easier, but the brain won't know that until we give it some feedback. And that applies to anything in the knees, the ankle, the hips, the back, everything in the body works like that. We just got to know how to train it. So if you're curious on more little tips like this, check out my whole video library. I've got lots of stuff. Or if you have any requests that you don't see, let me know in a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get it up for you guys. All right, I hope this information was very helpful to you guys, and as always, have a happy and healthy rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later.